Welcome to another DoBlue.com video review. This time we are focusing on the Wizard of Oz 70th Anniversary Ultimate Collector's Edition. This one is from Warner Brothers. This is a limited edition, which shows up in the corner. It's not going to show up too well during the light because it kind of has a rainbow holographic effect kind of going on there. 243,000 of these are being produced. It's a nice box. I have a little bit overhead glare there. Sorry about that. Nice side there, so it can fit on your shelf somewhere. Hopefully, it's much larger than a regular Blu-ray case, of course. On the back, it is pretty simple. Just the red slippers and, of course, Oz. I don't know if it comes out on camera, but there are some scuffs and some marks and some tears. That's actually where this had a backer with that weird kind of plasticky glue. When that was pulled off, it absolutely tore this box to pieces. That was not a good idea. I also took the gloss off of it too, so disappointing there. The sides also show all of your logos and such. Again, you can set it that way too. I guess it depends on how your shelf works. Opening the box, it does crease. Probably should bring that up before we open it. You can see it along here where it's been bent and creased and torn and everything else. It's not very sturdy in terms of the hinge. Inside, we open it up and we get a book. We also kind of can't get this in the camera with the view, unfortunately, but Wizard of Oz, nice little cast shot there. Anyway, we start over with Behind the Curtain, the production of 1060, which was the production number given to the film. It's a very thin book. I should close it there. You can see there's not a whole lot here. Certainly have better books on the topic of Wizard of Oz if you're really looking for the information. But there are some nice pics. I like the stills, and it's written enough. Bert Lahr there, cowardly lion on the opposite page. Morgan. Then you get some other production shots. You get some advertising material, which you'll be seeing a whole lot more of here in a second. There's some script work for you. Opposite page as well, along with some more behind the scenes stuff. I like this shot here. Excuse me. One of my faves. We got some more production shots here. Sorry about out of camera. So, nice book. Hardcover. Not going to go anywhere. Pretty sturdy stuff. Set that aside briefly. Next up, campaign book. We have promotional materials here. You open this up and you get more advertising material. You pull this out, you get more advertising material in the back of that yet. This is a letter from MGM thanking you for purchasing it, blah blah blah, thank you. And this is upside down. This is the advertising book that would have been sent to like newspapers, to theaters, I'm assuming. Showing you all of the advertisements you could, sorry about that, you could put up for the movie. Lots of different signs and ads you could list. Pretty impressive stuff. Very cool. Definitely look back on and read this. I especially love some of the pre-canned articles that are written by the studio that you could put into your paper at the time. Movie journalism. Thankfully, the internet has pushed that forward a little bit more, I think. At least I hope we do. Again, nice books. Actually, I think it's significantly thicker than the full hardcover book. So that slides in there like that. Pretty easy. Closes it up. Little piece of cardboard. Good to go. This one's confusing. This is a full budget listing for the film. The final total, I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera. Probably not at all. Even if you put a decimal point there, it's still going to cost way more than a production from this year would have, 1938. So I don't get the numbers. There are little notations kind of in here. Excuse me. I don't know what those are. There's no explanation. The back of this is just a white piece of paper. And that's really just all this is a piece of paper. Pretty weak bonus. I guess they could have just thrown this in the book somewhere and it would have worked just as well. This is the disc itself. Obviously there's a little holder here so you can pop these out a little easier because this stuff gets crammed in there. Nice set. This is a DVD case. This is not a Blu-ray case, even though this is of course a Blu-ray. Nice shot of the ruby slippers on the back there. This is probably not going to show up on camera at all. As you can see, that is the Wizard of Oz, and it's a very, very glossy, shiny case. The glare is killing this. I'm really sorry for that. Listing here is the contents of the first disc, contents of the second disc, and then if you notice, there's a third disc. That third disc is When the Lion Roars. That is a 5-hour documentary on the MGM studio up to around the 50s, early 50s. They listed as 6 hours. That is not correct. Over here we have disc 2 and disc 1. Pull these out, and you get a quote. Again, probably not showing up too well on camera. Not a whole lot you can do. Even limited light, this thing shines like crazy, and it's a fingerprint holder too. Nice, another shot of Dorothy on the back of that. Where's the case? There it is. Put that back in there. Digging a little deeper, we're going to go with this. This is the digital copy. Nothing special, pretty standard. There's the code for it. And a promo for Warner Brothers, the Archive Collection. That is the digital copy code. Push that to the side. One more extra. This is a Wizard of Oz collector's watch. And it's actually a pretty nice watch. Whoops, that fell out. Nice kind of green emerald color. Don't actually have a battery in there. It doesn't come with one, I don't think, either. Then again, I've never actually tried to wind it up. Nice, just steel tin case. Instructions in there, I'm sure written in very fine English. The case is really nice. Made of a nice tin, nice 70th anniversary embossed there, the back of it. Pretty, oh, that's upside down, sorry. Not for food use. I can't imagine somebody would use this for food use. Decorative purposes only. Box made in China. Probably not too much of a surprise there. The box set retails for around $50 or so. This was on sale at Amazon when this was purchased. Got it for around $45. Not a bad deal. The DVD box set that was before this, that Warner Brothers released, was a hair better. It came with a full script, big poster, a few other items. I don't have it anymore. I actually sold it to get this, so unfortunately I can't do like a full comparison like I'd like to. As for the disc itself, for those of you wondering, excuse me again, this was actually entered into the Blu-ray Hall of Fame. This is a reference quality transfer, and I know a lot of you are thinking, oh my god, a movie from 1938, 1939. No way, that can't happen. It's gorgeous. It's like you're watching this movie for the first time. Full review is on doblue.com. If you'd like to see the reference quality Hall of Fame entry, you can go to referencequality.com. Check it out there. Probably should have some links somewhere over there before the night is over. By the time you're watching this, you probably will have them anyway. So, let us know what you think. Hopefully you've picked this up, and if you did, you enjoyed it. And if you haven't, hope this helped you out in making a purchasing decision. We'll have more of these wonderful box set reviews later as we get the movie reviews up on doblue.com. So keep checking back, and hopefully we find one that you like.